Welcome to another evidence video on my driving robot Discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux and in online mode programmed in Python using the FTRoboPy library. It has two front sensors, it has touch sensors, that is. It has active sonar, a camera for use with OpenCV, and a lamp to signal any upcoming twists, as well as a propeller at the back that runs as long as the algorithm runs. And then of course two objects and one very large object. Last time there were some very significant problems, let's put it that way. First of all, I introduced the cloth, and which I have used before, by the way, and in this case things didn't go as expected. What was expected is that the smoothness and the non-friction or hardly any friction of the usual surface prevented it from turning nicely around its axis, etc. So I'd hoped that this cloth would make the wheels not slip anymore. Instead, I found out that the motors, for some reason, are not strong enough at some speed. I know that for doing things you need some speed to have some force, and it didn't deliver. So now the dilemma is, with my algorithm, with the if conditions, I reduced the speed, but on the other hand, if I wanted to drive, I need apparently a minimum speed. So let's go and see whatever happens. Whatever happens this time. I gave enter and now it says connected to the firmware, connected to the camera. But what does it do? Really? Camera images are alright. And as yet it doesn't do a thing, but, and this is exactly what I mean. It doesn't drive, but when I lift it, it does do things. So, and right now it doesn't do anything. Alright, the algorithm continues. So, it doesn't drive seemingly. Nope, it doesn't drive yet. Once again, let me hold it. Oh yeah, there it goes. So, okay, let's quit this, because I need to change the speed. And that probably also means I need to adjust the distances on which the sonar responds. Because the distances that I defined it are maximum 30 centimeters, which is right here. This from here to here is 30 centimeters, and that's not going to work. So I need 60 what is 60 anyway? Not this. Okay, so this, where I hold my thumb, is 60 centimeters, which is about 23.5 inches. So I need to adjust my algorithm in a big way. Ouch. And hopefully that matches with an increased speed, because this is not going to work, obviously. Not with the plot anyway. So let's try something. Alright, so now the problem is that I have to increase the distance the same for the same number of if conditions for the sonar and with a greater speed. Now this is the very first condition. So if I increase the distance, let's say 60 centimeters, then I would have 55. Would be nice. 16 and 55. And this, of course, would be the same. Everything will have to be adjusted. But the most important thing is speed. Apparently 125 is too slow. It is not strong enough for the robot to run. And with the distance that is twice as far, well, why not do this twice as far? So sounds reasonable. The only thing that you can hope is that it actually shows to work. So let's just adjust one for now. Alright, and yes, every tiny bit has to be adjusted. So most of it I will do off camera, otherwise it's getting boring, but it needs to be done. Well, lamp level can be the same. It's good, it's visibly quite well. And this dates also from last time, because you want to know in which if condition the lamp actually is set off or set on. So if you have the same statement in different if conditions, you have no idea which condition you're talking about. So that's quite important. And here as well. And that's about it for this one. Oh, yeah, it goes the other way. So then wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing here anyway? I detect something. Oh wait. Last time I was wondering why the robot was turning around its axle, around its axis actually, because it just spun around the center between the wheels. And I wondered why. Well, this is why. This is why, but why did I do that anyway? Alright, what did I do? I set the distance, I'll calculate it. Oh, by the way, distance is only valid when you connect counter 1 to motor and motor 1 together. If you do not do that, distance is not going to work. Counter will, distance no. So I have to take that into account. So I cannot say, alright, I have counter 1 and motor 1, and I'm going to check if counter 2 works as well. Then you break the distance measurement. But why am I turning around my axis? I don't want that. So let me change this. Probably this is probably due to just copy and pasting code. So that's also a problem if you do that. And here 2025, oh my goodness, this is really bad. Okay, now this is just one of them, and let's see what happens if I am at 60. Let's do that. Save. So this is 60, and this is when the sonar is around 60. That is a large distance, but increased speed. So let's see whatever happens this time. I'm very curious. And I haven't adjusted the rest, so that will have to come. Oh, there's something else. There's something else I just realized. The camera angle is such that it only notices objects at close distance. And if I want to use the camera to adjust its course while seeing these objects, that is never going to work, because the camera is simply from this distance never going to see these objects. So if I want to do this, I have to change the angle of the camera. Another consequence of actions and decisions. So how to proceed now? Because I want to use the camera at all times. Oops. Anyway, let's run. Hopefully this time correct. It hasn't done yet anything yet. Nope. So I'm not liking this. It's quiet now. Oh, 5530 is not. Oh, okay. So 5530, where are you? There. Okay. This must be 60 and 60. But let's see how we go on from here. Alright, before I continue changing the whole stuff, I want to check out if the slow speed and the not moving or hardly moving is indeed due to the weight of the robot or due to the cloth. So first I am going to ignore the objective of seeing the objects, making pictures, etc. I will just do this. See whatever happens this time. Will it run? Won't it? I am very curious what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, that's not what I want. I don't like those abort messages. Okay, this is very interesting. It runs. So, what I am going to do now is changing the speed back to 125. And then I have to be careful to remove this one. This is one, and alright. What will happen now? So, removing this one there, moving. Did I save it? Yes. Oh wait, this is actually camera action 30. Do I have a camera action 30 by now? Yes, I do. I do have camera action 30. The question is though, when are they taken? 9:3. Oh wait, this is 9:3. This is 9:30. I don't have a recent one. I should have had a 9:40. So it didn't even do anything in this condition. Right, new try. What does it do? And when? Why the errors? Why? Taking so much time. And yes, I do show you the errors. I do show you everything. Okay, 0, and that's it. No. Oh, it's a zero image. Why is it a zero image? TXT image is 4048, so that is correct in timing, but the image is nothing. This is no good at all. And what I want to do also, there we go again, network error, stop. Because I want to see for a moment the very first thing it does. What speed does it take? 62. Very low speed. Well, if it has a speed problem at 125, it will have one. However, this low speed is done so it hardly moves. So I'm going to keep this. I have to keep this. Right, speed. Oh, that is not going to be possible because of this one, because sonar this is now blocking the sonar. So reinstate the plot as far as possible. 60 centimeters, give or take. Yeah, that's correct. So let's do something. Will it or won't it? Seems to be good, but the image is zero. I don't like that. What is the battery? Oops, that's a bit too much. Battery value is attached to 7, so I need this one. .6 volts. That's enough. That really is enough. So why the 0 byte image? Or would that be because it is only taking white? But that's not a problem. That should not be a problem. What is this giving? 3048. 9:30. We are 15 minutes ahead and no new image. That's not good. No, 9:43. A normal image. 9:40. Yeah, 9:43. Normal image. All right. Let's find out. 9:43. This one. Oh, that's a 0 image. Then I don't. 9:43. I don't need any other images. This is quite unfortunate. So where to go from here? I need a good image. I need to, well, the sonar is no problem, but how to check on the rest? That's going wrong, I feel it. Yes, no good. Alright, I decide to go to the next if statement and leave that as it is. But the only thing I'm going to do is change the speed. This is 128. Let me put this to 250 also. So 5 and this. Alright. So this should be okay. Apart from this stuff that I don't get, but let's remove the minus. If I make an error in this, so be it for now. And this one I will leave. Reason that I want to do this particular statement, if I manage to do so, is that I want to check out the zero image. So, does it make a zero image when it is closer to the object? This is 20 to 25, so I'm going to put it on the cloth at 25. Alright. So let's see what happens. Do I get another empty image? That's not empty. Not empty. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's no good. I change the speed from 128. Oh, look at that. I change the speed from 128 to 250 and it still doesn't move. Oh, look at this. It turns. Alright, while this is doing it, yeah, I remove the cloth bit. What does it do? It slips. And that is a big problem. Okay, put the cloth back. I'm clueless. I'm absolutely clueless. Why is it doing this? Why is it showing this behavior? And yes, another zero image. I have no clue anymore. Well, not really. But I see another problem right here. Yeah. So just cosmetics this. But why is it showing this behavior? Apparently 250 is not fast enough to have the power to drive the robot. If 250 is not enough, what is? 300, but then I would have to increase the distance once again, because it would go too fast, or would it? That's also a good question. Considering the weight of the robot, how fast should it go to actually have time to grab an image, send it, and then for me to determine everything else before it reaches the other if statement? That are very good questions. And then I notice I'm getting out of time. So, what to do? Alright, final part of this video. So what happens is that with the speed that motors get, it doesn't move, and when I lift the robot, it turns out that the motors are actually activated. But as soon as that I put the robot down again, ready to ride, they're not moving, so the weight is keeping the motor still. While as soon as you lift them, the motors run. So there's a power versus weight problem. Then how should the camera be pointed? What distance, etc., etc. And putting the robot closer to the objects make no difference in the zero image. So nice ideas, but the results are meager. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like, much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter, please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram, please like and leave a comment. Please show your support by donating. You can also choose to be a patron and have your name mentioned, either on my website or on my website as well as with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. For more information, see my website and my Patreon page. And this is going to be continued. So once again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.